Mm-hmm. Wait. Yay. Moving one down. And crossing off. Boop. Yay! I get my water bottle. Do, 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 do. Yes! Good morning, guys. I'm here at work on Saturday. I actually got here a little bit early, so I stopped for Starbucks, and I just wanted to show you guys what I usually get from Starbucks. Today I got the reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich with egg whites. It smells so good. I just want to eat it. But it's really good. It's only 28 grams of carbs, so it's pretty good on like a medium or high day, especially for breakfast. And then I got, of course, green tea. I did get a little bit, I put 2 stevias in here today just because I wanted it a little sweet today instead of just like plain. But it's so good. I love it. It's just green tea. I take out the cane sugar and then I just add the stevia either myself or I put it on the app for them to add it for me. But yeah, this is my breakfast here at work. I'm about to get in. Hopefully it's not a long day, but I'll see you guys soon.
Where we're doing a 3-month challenge between me and Adriana. We're trying to see if we can lose 30 pounds. So what we're doing is carb cycling as far as diet, and then as far as working out, we're doing 4 days on, 1 day off, 4 days on, 1 day off, and it's working out pretty well for us. We're able to at least hit each body part once or twice a week. Now, as far as carb cycling, so what we're doing is Monday's your high day. We use MyFitnessPal as far as like figuring out like carbs and things like that. There are other websites if you don't want to use MyFitnessPal, but once you figure that out, I can't personally tell you how many carbs you need. So once you figure that out, so for me, my Monday is 333. It kind of works out. So you just do 333 divided by 3, and so my second day is 222. And then my last day is 111. Kind of worked out for me. It's perfect, you know, same numbers. And then you just start the cycle over. So it'd be Monday, 333, Tuesday, 222, Wednesday, 111, and then you start right back at 333. Also, a really good strategy is for that low day, you're gonna wanna surround it around complex carbs. Like I mentioned with rice, it's a complex carb. So you're gonna want things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, grains, oatmeal. Oatmeal is gonna be great. I have oatmeal in the morning because it keeps me full for a really long time. So I don't have to worry about being hungry the other day. Even though it's a light day, I'm still gonna be hungry, but the oatmeal kind of, you know, stretches my day out as far as being hungry. Rice is another good complex carb that's gonna keep you full, and it's a great post-workout meal. Sweet potatoes, you can make like a sweet potato mash with like some chicken or broccoli. Now that high day, same thing. You don't want complex carbs. You really want to surround yourself mostly with complex carbs. You want to stay away from the simples as far as like sugars and things like that. You also want to include vegetables, guys, because as far as digestion, you're gonna want the vegetables, because with all the carbs and all the eating, especially on your high day, you don't want to be keeping everything, and you know, you're not gonna be like, why am I not losing weight? I promise you, you're gonna need it. Especially I use broccoli. It's got high fiber. Cauliflower, you want things with high fiber, maybe like a Fiber One bar that's like low calorie or something like that. All right, guys, so the more muscle mass you have on your body, the more calories you burn throughout the day just doing your daily things. So protein is very important. Do not forget about your protein. I know I said focus on carbs and make sure you're counting them, but you also want to keep into consideration your protein. Building muscle is going to be a huge factor in losing weight. A lot of people think it's just, you know, running on the treadmill and walking, this and that. I promise you, if you put on more muscle mass, on the scale, it's gonna kind of fluctuate with your weight. because you're building muscle mass. Muscle weighs more than fat. So if you're putting on, 1 or 2 pounds of muscle in 3 weeks, that's going to show on the scale. So don't let that kind of, put you out of focus, or, when you look at the scale, don't get scared. Don't, get all worried. If you look in the mirror, you're like, wow, biceps looking better, chest is looking better, my legs looking better, whatever. Or if you put on a shirt and it feels, less tight, or you put on some pants and maybe 2 weeks ago they were tight and now they're loose, but the scale, you're a pound up from what you were last week or something. That just means that you might have put on some muscle mass. So do not forget about your protein. So as far as protein, I go off of 1 gram per body weight. Now, sorry, my dogs are playing. That depends on how active you are. I'm very active at work, so I work in delivery. So I'm on off my truck, I'm walking, I'm on my feet all day. I'm in and out of stores all day, things like that. So I use 1 gram per 1 gram of protein per body weight. But if you're like sedative and you're at an office and you're in a chair, and you're typing all day and you're not really on your feet as much as you would like to be, I will go like 0.8 to 0.6. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your weight, multiply it by 0.6. The number you get is how much protein you should be eating, or 0.8, whatever. And if only time you should use 5 to 6 is looking for more for females. Females, you don't need as much protein as men do. That's just how it is. All right, guys. So all this is just advice as far as weight loss and things like that. That's working for us. I've lost 8 pounds. Here comes Adriana. Actually, she can tell you how much she's lost off of carb cycling. She just got home from a workout. The dogs are being crazy.
Hi, guys.
All right. So what do you feel about carb cycling? Because I know you've been struggling a little bit more than I have. Because I've done it before. So.
Honestly, some days I feel like I'm starving because I don't get enough carbs in my day, especially if I have to work. And then I go to the gym, so then like I'm using up all my fuel. But other days I feel like I'm eating too much. So it's just kind of like a balance. But I'm actually happier with this diet than I was, because before I was doing keto and it wasn't really working for me. That one was, it just doesn't work for me. It might work for other people, but for me, it just wasn't. I felt like I was starving all the time with keto and all. I like it way better than any other diets I've tried.
And guys, I think the big thing I've noticed with carb cycling is it's something anybody can do. It's not going to be like only fits like a certain lifestyle or a certain person. And it's something you can do for a long period of time. Like keto, eventually you're gonna want to eat some bread, you're gonna want some rice, you're gonna want some oatmeal, things like that. I'm not saying that you can't eat that on keto, but it's a lot less likely to be eating that on keto. So, like if you go to the movies and you want to have like a burger, or if you go to a movie theater that has burgers, you can have a burger and you're not gonna blow up the next day and be all bloated and you're not gonna feel uncomfortable like Adriana was feeling when she did keto.
Yep.
All right, guys. So, like I said, all this is just advice. This is things that are working for us. This is how it's going for us as far as using carb cycling, staying consistent with the workouts, things like that. Everything's been going good so far for the most part. So comment, like, subscribe. We hope that you're kind of getting some bit of a feel for carb cycling, maybe a better understanding after this video. I know it's a lot of talking, but I'm trying to give you guys a better understanding of exactly what we're doing as far as diet, because I know sometimes there's so many diets out there and it's hard to understand. But yeah, so comment, like, subscribe.
Bye guys. See you next time.